Hi everyone, welcome back to Java 1 for All. In this video, we are going to do a little exercise to, understand a little bit better how classes and objects they work. So basically, this is the exercise. Create a class, should be called car, and with the following attributes: name, model, and year. Then I would like you to create two distinct objects and print their value. The value would be these attributes. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Make sure if you want, you can pause this video or you can do it together with me. But make sure that you are taking the cohesion into consideration when you are developing this exercise. So name, model, year, and the class car. Let's go. Let's go back here to our project and we go all the way to domain because the car class is supposed to be a representation of a real car. Now we are going to copy here, not copy, but let's create from scratch. Right click, new Java class, and let's name it car and public string. And if you look at the exercise, as you can see, we have uppercase, but remember we are actually writing code. This is a representation from the real world. That's why we have like the first letter coming as uppercase letter, but we do have the conventions that we have to follow. So like this. And the same model, and then for the year we can use an integer. Okay, pretty straightforward. One class, three attributes, and now we need to write the code that will test. And in this test, we are going to create a new object. For that, since we are following the cohesion principles, let's have a really high cohesion. We are going to create a new class for test the car. Car test. We are not going to have 01 or 02 because no, actually let's have 01 because one of the most important things as well when you are developing is keeping the same pattern. Our brain works better when you have a pattern, and since we are having 01, 01, 02 here, let's have it even though we may not have another car test. PSVM, and let's start. First we have to create the reference variable car, press enter to import the car. Car, new car. But we need two objects. We can add here car1 and Control D to duplicate the line, and car2. Now we can assign some values to the attributes through the reference variable. We can start with car1. Car1.name, and here we can use let's go high, Ferrari. Car1.model. Well, I'm not sure a model that I can use here, Enzo. And then car1.year, maybe 2007, I'm not sure. And of course we do have the first car, and now we have to create the attributes for the second car, and this is what we are going to do here. So the order that you are assigning the attributes doesn't matter. So if I move this up, in the end, when I finish these three lines, I will have the object fulfilled with all attributes that I'm assigning here. And now I will move on to the second one. So basically I just need to change the reference variable car2.name.mod.year, and let's use here Mustang GT 500, and year will be 1968. And now I just have to print these values. So I could print here, I kind of just assign and print, or I can print everything down here. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I just like to keep everything organized, so I'm creating the objects and assigning them right here to these reference variables, and then I'm initializing the objects, and then I will print everything. car1.name, Control D, Control D, model and year, and I will copy these 3 lines. You can type if you want. Card2, card2, card2. Let's add the break here. Card2, and we can add 1 at the beginning. Card1. So Control Shift F10. It doesn't look that good, so let's give another line break here. I can add the \n. So basically you can see that it's just jumping 1 line. Actually not here, it will be right here. So as you can see here, car1.year is 2007, and then we jump 1 line and we have car2. What we are doing here with this \n is saying jump another line. So if you want to skip another line as well, like 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, and so on, but I just want 1 line, including the one that the ln next line is doing. Control Shift F10, and as you can see, we do have now kind of a break line here. Okay, so the exercise is done. Let's understand what we did. I will copy this, and remember that I said it's a good idea if you draw whatever you're trying to explain, because it means that you fully understood the concept. So we have here a reference variable. We have 2 reference variables, one called car1, another one called car2, and we have 2 objects. So basically these objects, they are spaces in memory, and since we are using new twice, we do have 2 objects, distinct objects, and the car1, it is having a reference to this space in memory, and car2 is having a reference to this space in memory. And then when we do this, we are giving these values to this space in memory. Increase a little bit. And when we do this, we are assigning the attributes to this space in memory. So when I am printing and I call car1 dot, it means that it will go to this space right here, and then car2 dot will go to this space. So car2 dot model, name, or year will bring one of these values, and car1 dot name dot model dot year will bring one of these values. So 2 distinct objects in memory and 2 reference variables. So this is everything that I want to tell you. I hope you are enjoying this training, because we have a lot of things to still talk about. So see you in the next video. Bye.